In this video, we're going to go over reasons why you should wax your car. Here's a great example of why you should wax your car. The paint is there to protect the metal. Well, if you don't protect the paint, you're going to end up with fading, chipping, and it's going to end up looking like this. If you take a look at this car, this paint is extremely dull. It has not been waxed very much in this area right here. Even if we wash this car, it's really not going to shine. We could wax it now, but most of the damage has already been done. Whereas you have a car like this that's even older and it was waxed multiple times a year, they really took care of it and the paint looks great. So you don't want faded paint or cracked paint. You don't know how long you're gonna keep your car. You may end up keeping it for 10 or 20 years. And over that time, you may have to repaint the car if you don't wax it. All right, so let's show you how to wax your car. Before we start waxing, you wanna make sure you clean off the car, get all the debris off. As far as wax on, wax off, that's just for the movies, but maybe it can help you become a karate master. When you're applying this, you want to do small circles. Now, obviously, read the directions on the actual bottle and do whatever that says, but little small circles is the way to go. And I always do counterclockwise circles. I don't do clockwise circles like wax on, wax off. Some important things to think about when you're using the wax, especially a paste wax like this, is the trim. You don't want to get any wax on the trim, and if you do, wipe it off immediately, or any black plastic, because it's going to end up turning it white and it's not going to come off ever. After that's dried for a couple hours, you wipe it off. And it's obvious, it's made its mark. When you're adding the wax, you don't have to go right up to the seam. Just get as close to the edge as possible without going onto the trim. Or you could always use some painter's tape or some masking tape over the trim just to prevent from getting wax on it. All right, now's the time to get the wax off. So use a microfiber towel or whatever your directions say. And you want to make sure you go in the direction of the wind, not circle motions. All right, that looks great. Check that out.
Wow, look at that. Yeah! Way to go, Rockstar.
We only wax the driver's side of the hood. Let's take a long weekend, come back and see what it looks like. All right, we're back from the long weekend and looking at the car, it still looks great, both sides. The wax side looks a little bit shinier. This side's a little bit duller. And you notice if you're touching the paint, it doesn't really move, whereas the wax side is very slippery. The unwaxed side, the wax side. So when throwing water on it, you can see that the water is absorbing onto the paint on this side and it's just beading off on this side, which is perfect. That's what you want. You just want the water to run right off and not stick to the paint. If you're wondering whether you need to wax your car again, just throw some water on it, and if it beads up and rolls off like this, then you're good to go. If it's absorbing into the paint like this or on top of the paint, then it's time to wax your car. The fact that the water would bead up and just run off the car, you're going to prevent a lot of rust and corrosion on the vehicle, which is going to prevent the paint from peeling and chipping and all that stuff. Here on this vehicle, you have the clear coat peeling up, and if this vehicle was waxed regularly, it probably wouldn't have done this. There's also many different types of spray wax. Now, the advantage of these, it's a lot easier to just wax your car. You just spray it on. Everyone is a little bit different, so follow the directions. And then spread it around with microfiber towel. Let it dry. And then go back and buff it afterwards. It does work. One thing you don't want to do is wax on a hot day. You don't want this baking in the sun. It's really not good for the wax. It's not going to do its job properly. You want to do it either in the shade or on a cooler car. You don't want it to be a hot car, even if it's in the shade. As you can see, the wax is kind of like melting. With it baked on there, it's extremely hard to buff this off. Normally this comes off pretty easily, but it's really baked on there. It's going to take a lot more effort to do this. So there's some good tips and tricks on waxing your car. If there's anything I missed or you have a question, make sure you leave a comment below. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure you subscribe to our channel, ring the bell, turn on all notifications so you don't miss any of our videos.